Hey guys, welcome back. I'm at one of my favorite bank fishing areas in Conway, and unfortunately they cut out half of it with a barbed wire fence and posted signs all around it, but the good area used to be down the creek a little ways, but I can't get to it anymore. Well, I could, but I'm not going to climb over a fence. That would be bad. So anyways, I am working this section over here. I just got here, and I just got off work. I have about an hour and a half before I have to pick up the kids from daycare. So I brought a change of clothes in the car, and of course, naturally, I'm taking advantage of that hour and a half. We are pre-front conditions, but we're gonna try to get on a few crappies before we have to go pick up the kids. I hope to get a few keepers, but mainly I just want to line in the water, you know. When you're a fisherman, you don't really care as long as you can get that line wet. So we're here getting a line wet, and hopefully we'll have some success. So I'll see you in the water. I'll start out with a 16th ounce jig head. This is orange, of course, if you can't tell. And I'm just taking a hook, another jig head, to kind of clean out the paint of that hook. This is one of my favorite knots for crappie fishing. Of course, you always want the bait to hang parallel in the water. So I'll put my line through the eye one time. I'll bring out enough slack. Here's my tag line, here's my regular line. Enough slack where I can wrap it around my finger, one complete circle. Then I'll take that jig and run it through that loop I just made with both fingers twice. And then I'll pull my tag in, my regular line. I'll cinch it up as close as I can, get it to the eye of that hook. Wet it, snug it tight. So I just made a little loop, and that way when it sits there in the water, it'll hang freely versus having that knot up on that line where it could hang at an angle. And that's how it is, baby. All right, there's a highway directly behind me, so it's gonna be noisy, but here is the first cast. Hopefully I don't get it tangled up. That was a weak first cast. I just didn't want it to throw it over there on the other shorter line. But used to, this area here and all the way down along this bank, it's pretty good crappie fishing. So you can fish by these reeds. Oh, there's a fish. So it is a little crappie. Look at that, a little black crappie. He's definitely not a keeper. He is about probably 6 inches. All right, that was about 6 casts into this, and I already got on one. I need the mamas to come out though. Oh, bumped my line. He hit that probably about 5 feet off of those reeds, so they're not too far. Let's see if I can get on another one. Oh, there it goes. This one's a little bigger. Found a little crappie hole, but they are not keeping size. So that last one is a black, this one is a white crappie. He's a little bigger, he's probably 7 inches, but you have to 10 inches is the legal limit. Pretty thing though. Found a little crappie hole apparently. Ah, shoot. It's a good way to start right there. Dang it. And yeah, it's some tough areas. I mean, just snagged a briar. It's a way to mess up your whole system there. My bobber all jacked up now. All right, that was excellent. I'm gonna go slightly deeper. See if this will turn them. Oh! Go on. Okay. All right, biggins, where you at? There's one. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit better. He's still not a keeper. It's a black crappie. Well, it may be a white. Some of these young ones, it's hard to tell. They haven't fully developed there. He looks like a black though. You don't see the stripes, but oh, quit jiggling. Well, man, got him good. He wasn't coming off. There we go. Had to pop him off like a bass. Another 6-7 incher. Pretty thing though. It's got some blues and purples. Pretty fish. Nothing to eat though. No meat. Still fun though. Man, I wish I could go down there. I mean, I could, but all right, that's pretty close to that reed. Let's see if there's a fish close to it. Maybe too deep though. It don't look like it's sitting right. Come on. Where are you at, Crappie? It's starting to get a little darker outside. We got some thicker clouds coming through, and there's a bite. Yeah. It's not a keeper. A little bigger. A little bigger. A little bigger. Nice. He's probably the closest one to being a quick release. He's probably the closest one of being a keeper, but I wouldn't keep them that size anyways, because they're just a little too small with meat. He is a hey. Just be still. Give me your lip. Give me. Alright. Just show you. Here's the keeper range right here, 10 inches. He is 9 inches. But still fun to catch though. Okay. Alright, we'll go back to where they've been biting at. Hopefully we can just clean out all the small ones. Get on the bigger ones. Couple little twitches there. I think that's the hot zone right there. Don't want to veer off too far from it. Come on, baby. Come on. Where you at? Oh. There she goes. Got him. It's a small one. It's not even putting up a fight. That's another baby black crappie right there. Jeez. I mean, that was the world's slowest bobber drag. It didn't have enough power to pull the bobber under the water. He's about the size, he's probably 4 inches. Little cute thing. Go get big. Come on, Crappie. Come on, Crappie. Come on, Crappie. Let's go. There's another small one. Dang. That's the problem fishing from banks sometimes. You catch about 1 million of these size, and maybe one for every 20 will be a keeper. Looks like another, I don't know, they're still too young. It looks like it's gonna be a white crappie though. Little baby. Little baby. Where's your mamas? It's sad though. I mean, this was a big area for people to bank fish. But, you know, I I'm not knocking the owner by all means. Oh, there's a bite. I mean, if I was the owner, I'd do it too, because you have these people, just fishermen, just trashing up the place and people dumping on your property. And I mean, I'd be super annoyed too. So I'm telling you, fishermen, take care of the area you're fishing at, especially if it's not your land. That way they don't put a fence up there keeping you out one day. My dad taught me growing up. He always said, always return something better than you received it. Or if you're out in nature, make sure that there's no trace that you were ever there. Well, I'm not taking home any crappie, that's for sure. I think the biggest today was, or this afternoon, was about 9 inches on the dot. So they have to be 10 inches or longer, of course, to keep. And yeah, I didn't catch any today. So unfortunately, the area I really wanted to fish, which I haven't been in that spot in a year, I heard they put a fence up, but I haven't seen it from my own eyes. And sure enough, the hot area to fish, there's a big old barbed wire fence with some chicken wire below the barbed wire, keeping people out. So I'm sure people are still climbing it, but you know, that's not the type of person I am. There's signs posted all around it, no trespassing, posted signs. So I'm not gonna mess all that, especially in Arkansas, where the hillbillies will come out and shoot you with some bird shot. You know what I'm saying? I value my butt and my face. Okay. I'm not sure what's going to take place this weekend with the fronts coming through, but hopefully I can squeeze in a couple hours at least to go fishing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. And until the next adventure, see ya!